put in the work. They're continuing to practice it out. Like, they are just spamming this game. And especially when we got something like Capcom Cup coming up relatively soon. Like, these guys need to practice.
No, you're absolutely right. We're going to have to see whether that practice is going to pan out for some of these players here. Madgear off to a strong start early on, but a nice whiff punish on the DualKevin to bring us back to mid-screen. Farther than mid-screen, already has Madgear back up against the corner.
Yeah. Life lead, not that bad. Now it's going to be pretty bad. Oh, doesn't actually get the biggest punish, but able to get a pickup right back up off the knockdown. Nice punish.
Yeah, DualKevin's doing a pretty good job of getting those whip punishes so far. Getting the throw off the strike throw set up with the... Oh no, you were not blocking that, Madgear. I don't care how high your head is. He is still going to be able to jump over you. One more touch should be able to close it out for DualKevin. Reversal comes out from Madgear to reset us back to neutral. Madgear, depending on the hit, maybe you could armor through something. Nice whip punish with the sweep.
I think armoring through is risky at this point, though. I think you just have to stay nice and distant. Just trying to avoid these fireballs as much as possible. Plus frames, though. Where's the throw?
Oh my god,
there it is!
that dash was huge!
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. The throw was the only answer there.
But, I mean, command grab, there's so many recovery frames on that, but it's the first time it had come out in the whole round so far. Taking his turn after the blocked tornado. Madgear starting to push us back out. If Madgear stops whiffing the sweep and is a little bit more comfortable... Oh, geez.
Okay.
I was about to say, be a little more comfortable with, like, crouching jab. Nah, still getting whiff punished.
Knockdown again. All right, Brad. How does Madgear get out of this corner?
I mean, empty jump to earn a little bit of space is nice. If you're not immediately in the corner, you maybe don't have to contend with that really gross mix-up that DualKevin did earlier, but still trying to jump out, DualKevin finally finds the anti-air. A V-trigger activation would be a nice.
That's a huge pickup there. We do have the activation at the end of this as well. That was so high in the air. Back to mid-screen. Just punches through the run? Okay.
All right. Has trigger still loaded? Actually, do both players. Oh, that trade is all right for Madgear.
Armors?
Block it. Ooh. I love that play from DualKevin, but not getting the juggle after. The whiff punish works out for him, though, and it's 1 round apiece. Yeah, I like the recognition that the V-skill parry was going to come out just to follow up behind it. It's like, no, you don't get to just take the space.
Back to the corner we go, though. Very familiar place. EX baby throw coming in.
Okay. The whiff punishment working out great once again for DualKevin. I think that's been already a really big part of this, and it's pushing Madgear out in this range where not feeling super confident approaching on the ground, and so he's going to the air, but DualKevin's finding these anti-airs. The right hit could go for a stun here. Is a V-reversal going to come out? No, Madgear wants to wait and get the V-trigger activation. Yeah, armor through.
Big damage at the end of here. Thought I was... He had it in his mind. I saw the crouch block come through, but let go just a bit too fast. Wow, that was kind of risky trying to armor that. Goes to the full charge. Eagle spike from the other side of the screen.
Yeah. Love the call there from DualKevin. It's one of those situations where, sure, there's a little bit of a mind game of are they going to release early, but given that it was the life deficit for Madgear, it was the last bit of V-trigger that they had, full charge into the guard break was really kind of the only solution that Madgear had, so DualKevin was able to just operate around that mentality and be like, all right, this is what's coming, I know how to answer this, and I have the clincher at the end to close it out. Great first game.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked the adjustments coming in from DualKevin as well, right? Round 1, looked like he was in control for a lot of it, lost it right at the end to Madgear just being able to press through, but after that, as soon as that lead gets gained, you're seeing DualKevin just kind of slow down. Like, they're still playing very active, as Rashids typically do, but they're not always in your face. They're not trying to go for mix after mix after mix, but, like, this is the other side of the coin. One punch just crushes your health bar.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, but it's, I mean, the flip side of that even, Rashid has the ability to really stick on you, make that pressure really annoying and pester you, just like that. DualKevin has the lead again. Oh, the tricky stuff with that off the wall, but Madgear takes his turn through the gap. Yep, activates with the V-trigger. Oh, nice starter there for Madgear. He gets the round on the board.
And we've seen that a couple times now from Madgear where he gets that specific knockdown, And that specific meaty option, and DualKevin's been hit by it a couple times now, but still going for these full screen sweeps, and they're just not coming together for Madgear.
Once again, stuck up against the corner. DualKevin firmly in the driver's seat, just taking their turn with a crouch short. Nothing serious there.
Again.
Oh, the whiff punishment.
Crouch jab. Get off of me. It's my corner. I built a home here. DualKevin, though, not respecting the trespassing sign.
Nope. Oh, we don't get a buffer off of that. It's really... Madgear is really having to play out of this really strange range where it seems like they can't be super confident in a whole lot of their options. And I love that DualKevin is just playing pretty reactionary. Jumped in on here, though. Madgear gets big damage, pushes DualKevin back up against the corner. You want to press the issue? Nice! Catches the attempt at the jump out for the run. It was not going to be run bear grab. It was going to be run strike. Game on the board for both players now.
Yeah, chat, this is the very first game of the night, so it is still 2 out of 3. We only got one more game between these two players, which, in all honesty, if they weren't meeting in round 1, would very nearly be like a losers semifinals matchup, potentially. Like, these are incredible players, and to see them meet literal round 1, again, just goes back to showing you the level of play in these tournaments.
Trying to press the issue. Oh, wow. Empty roll gets met by a low short by Madgear. I like the patience out of Madgear. I mean, they need to stick these pokes out and try to control the space in front of them. But other than that first game, you know, you see that they're not jumping as much as they were. Still getting whiff punished, but you know, that's part of the game, right? Like, you got to spend money to make money. You got to spend health. It's a resource.
That said, there is still, you know, evaluation to be made. At what point are you spending your health bar for, you know, pennies on the dollar? We're seeing Madgear constantly just getting chipped away. 1-2 hits here, one upward spinning mixer. That's a huge comeback potential, though.
Yep, absolutely huge. Gonna press the issue, bring us back to mid-screen.
Catches it.
Oh, the chase down on the V reversal, but wanted the tricky reset. DualKevin mashes out with the EX not quite reversal. Madgear on the back foot. Is he going to charge the tackle, or is he going to let... Yeah, just the very end of the tackle. One touch could do it for either player on this round. DualKevin needs to be careful in the back foot here. That whip punish could have been gigantic, but Madgear doesn't find it.
Gets the meaty as well. Able to close out the round on just a pixel. Set
Not
point.
only does he close out the round, he saves the bar for the next round. That is gigantic. A whole lot of damage potential on deck here for Madgear, or the possibility of a reversal. Wake up low short. The threat of the reversal earning him the space to hit buttons and be a cheeky little bastard. DualKevin has the corner control once again, though. That has been the story of this set so far.
So many crush counters coming in for DualKevin. Gets the hit again. Keeps the combo alive. And Madgear's fully stacked. We got V-Trigger, Critical Art. All of it's on deck. We get the activation. The jump-in attempt is foiled.
Clips him low again. This is DualKevin's round to lose. If I'm Madgear, you know, don't commit a whole lot of anything. Yeah, I don't know that I love going for the jump. I think you could have tried to force a little bit more mental out of DualKevin in order to make that round happen, but, you know, it was slim chances for you to win out on that round. Oh! I maybe didn't believe they were going to be able to take their turn there. That was a lot of respect out of Madgear.
I think at this point it's warranted, though, right? This is the first time really in a while we've seen them be able to get this offensive, getting their own crush counter, spends it right into the critical art here. Definitely something that Madgear's known for. But now, what do you do afterwards? We've got the V-break coming out here.
DualKevin sitting fully loaded as well, trying to fish with this whiff punish. Madgear, I mean, you can't really keep the game locked down for a full 60 seconds, but I think Madgear can try to be a
Rashid.
wall at this point. The problem is, you're not a wall. DualKevin just showed up with the sledgehammer, looking like Property Bros, spending the bar to get in, finds the throw. I think a back
There's the
throw
parry.
with a nice parry through.
Doesn't actually get anything off of it, though. You saw the whiff punch there. That from downtown. Activation, and just gets the hit.
Ooh.
Fully charged to be
Charge
cheeky.
Garbage. Oh, no! He had time. EX reversal out. We're back to neutral.
Activate.
Hammer through.
Again.
He did it again.
Do we got another tackle? Do we got another charge in there? Both
There's
triggers.
no bar left for DualKevin, but DualKevin has the life lead. 23 seconds left on the clock. Look at these low shorts out of DualKevin. Yes, make him waste the end of it. You don't have time to armor through. It needed to be the grab. You didn't have the life to spend. Oh my god, DualKevin.
We're here. We got WetKunai versus Sigma Male, which means we got that Ibuki Ken matchup looking like season 1 out here, with the exception of the V trigger 2 Ibuki.
Right. Okay, clipping with the low forward. WetKunai trying to keep Sigma Male locked down in the back corner, finding that nice confirm off the jab string though. Ooh, I'm sorry. You thought this space was yours? Absolutely not. Okay, we're just trading DPs at this point. Finds the back strong anti-air there, does WetKunai.
Able to take it back towards that P1 corner, but run activate coming in. Sigma Male taking all this space back, but you can't be jumping with V trigger. All right, maybe you can be jumping. The WetKunai special making an appearance there.
Oh, jump in. Nope, I still had time to anti-air. Finds the back throw to Sigma Male. We're going to get a mix off of that. We don't do much with it. We just threaten with the low. Finding the throw. Sigma Male. Life lead. Has the bar. A second big kunai coming out.
It's a shuriken. Oh, but we got chip damage coming through to close it out. It's a very expensive way to end round 1, but style points are there, so we take those.
Yeah, you know what? Take the round. He built all that cash in 1 bar, so might as well nice confirm off of the back strong there out of Sigma Male. Ooh, that was gutsy, using the sweep as a counter poke. And nah, WetKunai, I understand you're trying to walk forward. I'm claiming this space. Another
Oh, not again.
Jeez.
It's
Cannot
so
catch a break with
unfortunate.
these.
Yeah, I mean, Sigma Male keeps getting caught by it, but like, it doesn't matter because WetKunai has not had the follow-up, right? Last round, it just completely whiffed. The timing was too fast. This time, I think they were just too far away. I think there could have been potential, but being almost full screen just doesn't work out.
Okay, trying for a cross-up situation there, but I think it was a little bit transparent. Sigma Male just earns that V reversal, trying to press the issue. Another hardy life lead. We have another big shuriken in the back off of WetKunai. We're gonna look for the activation. There it is. Just goes with the V reversal. Oh my god, doesn't even care about it coming back. Just clips with the low forward. That life doesn't matter after the round is over. Sigma Male looking, I think, pretty dominant for a fair bit of that first game. I don't think they were perturbed at all. They were completely secure.
They're looking very comfortable in the matchup too, right? Like, we haven't also seen WetKunai be in an advantageous position, so we don't know what type of mix they're being able to run right now because they're constantly on the back foot, having to deal with, you know, Sigma Male just pushing great buttons in their face, making sure that they're uncomfortable. And I mean, even there, like, you're just tatsuing mid-screen, right? It just works.
Yeah, that doesn't really.
All right.
It's putting me in this really weird spot where I'm looking at but we don't get anything off of it. Oh my god. It's not that Sigma Male is doing anything to avoid the shuriken. It's that he just keeps ending up getting hit in a ridiculous way that WetKunai isn't able to follow up on. And Sigma Male staring on the barrel of a 2-0 clean sweep.
And it's still pressure. Sigma Male, so confident, isn't even approaching into the P1 corner. Notice how far away they're sitting. Look at this. They're just waiting for the jump attempt, gets the whiff punish, and big damage.
Yep. Now just keeping that corner control, finds the throw. Dash in, dash out. Look how cautious WetKunai needs to be. They're waiting. It looks like maybe they want to try to activate on hit to get a better mix-up situation. No, okay, that time they just confirm off the counter hit low forward, but you're still in such a difficult position. You spend the bar and the kunai, you don't really get anything off of it. There we go. Activating this time. We're cashing out just damage.
Gets the mix.
Okay, I didn't see that cross up. I didn't block it either, Sigma Male.
No!
Where is the DP coming from?
All right.
Read!
I hate watching WetKunai. I hate it. I hate it because it's always like this. Why would you do that?
I 1,000,000,000% was like, yeah, Sigma Male's gonna bust out. EXDP, that's definitely what's coming. Nope.
Why would it? Why? Oh, what is that punish? Sigma Male is ready. Takes him to the corner. P2 secured. CA on deck now.
Yeah, this is a strong spot for Sigma Male, but this is around the life situation. We literally just saw no anti-air comes after that jump in. We get the counter hit starter here for WetKunai. All of this matters. Bust out reversal this time comes from Sigma Male. You got to weather the storm. Goes for the plus frames. Nothing off the stand short counter poke, and Sigma Male finds it off of the crouching jab. There was a lot of spots there where Sigma Male was getting a whole bunch of mileage out of like dashing in just outside of WetKunai's, poke range. And
There we are.
Yeah, I'm not particularly surprised. I don't know off the top of my head how this matchup.
Yeah, see, Leaning Rod's got it right. Just pick a top tier. They know.
I mean, I don't know that is Seth anymore. It
No.
was for a brief window of time.
Yeah. But in general, yes, pick a top tier. Nobody wants to hear from you low tier heroes.
Okay. I mean, let's not say anything that's absurd, right?
Brad, I've already been canceled once this week. We can get those numbers up. It's rookie numbers.
No, we are equal opportunity here. Anyone can complain. Just recognize that if you're low tier, we are going to remind you of that. DBGen back up against the corner. DeadEyeArtist finding that dash form. Well, I'm always surprised at how good Juri's dash is.
I was pretty surprised that it was 40 seconds into the round and both players were still above like 3/4 HP. It's very quickly changed now that DBGen's gotten a couple hits off, and it's evened back up very quickly.
Oh my god. D-shift comes out of DBGen. Nice confirm. How far are we
That's
going to press
dead.
that? We are going to cash out the CA. Yeah, it definitely should be, but I've seen this CA do less damage than I expected it to before.
Just like
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
It's crazy.
Like the patience.
Oh, you're dead now. This is definitely kills.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, this one is gonna do it. 22 seconds left. Did you like that little bit of hesitation where I was like, wait a minute, but it's Seth. Of course, Seth is gonna die.
Seth is very squishy, right? Got that Akuma treatment where was good, takes a beating now, and we've seen that exact sequence for a lot of Juris lately. So we've seen the damage numbers. We've run the Excel sheet. We don't know if the numbers are right, but the Excel sheet has been run. All right. Trying to...
Yeah. Just dash back after the throw. We're comfortable. You can see the DBGen is pretty comfortable trying to bring this back to neutral a fair bit, not wanting to really mess around in the +-2 situation. Ooh, another thing DBGen does really well, mixing in the roundhouse spin, earning those plus frames, really making you question when you can counter poke against them. V-trigger comes out from Callisto.
Slowly walking forward. Nice dodge off on that axe kick in the sky. Gonna build the bar. Oh, they recognized they weren't gonna build the critical art, so they spent a bar, taking them that much further to the corner. That way it's a little bit easier to get that one last pixel hit at the end.
Yeah, so that first game going to Callisto, I think DBGen had a fine game plan for that. I think the problem was it just, you're made of glass, right? It only takes 2 or 3 opportunities for Callisto to completely bring that back, and the ground game is so even. DBGen gets to be the aggressor for a lot of it, but once Callisto does get in, it's only so hard for Callisto. And I like that, going for the fireball stores a little bit more actively and being like, all right, cool, you can't just give space to me because I'm going to get a resource out of it that you're not going to be able to contend with.
And here we are, closing up that gap, not giving space to gather those resources. Slipping in, like you said, that heavy kick. The bust out, though.
Right.
Oh, that was huge!
Oh, love that from DBGen. Walk back, tell Callisto, yeah, don't worry, you get the store, and then you jump in at them. Trigger comes out. Go for the jawbreaker. What's the mix-up gonna be? Tricky stuff. Does get blocked, but Callisto just gets hit afterwards for seemingly no reason. Oh, the slight delay, crouching short on DBGen's wake up, and Callisto is on set point.
Very quickly towards the end here too, right? That first round, 2 rounds, even that first game kind of was like, relatively slow, right? I mentioned that it was 40 seconds and both players were above half health. But lately, you know, Callisto just spending the pace. DBGen trying to match it, but I don't know if Seth actually has the tools to compete with the speed of Juri.
Okay, they can certainly do some tricky stuff that way, going behind that V-trigger, and I like this early activation, but going for some tricky stuff. Callisto is calling them on every single one of these not real things. Nice confirm off of the standing medium kick. Maybe not a confirm, but it was certainly a buffer. I don't know, but Callisto has the life lead, the advantageous corner position. Feng Shui engine is still in place, smoked by the axe kick, but nothing really comes of it. DBGen is about to get CA.
I think you're alive. I think you're alive.
Okay.
0% on predictions. 0%. Chat, if if we were running Twitch channel polls, just bet the opposite of me, apparently. It's that kind of night.
All right, well, it is still set point for Callisto here. It is refreshing to see people in chat that are also like, whoa, that killed. I was ready for a literal magic pixel.
All right. Spinning. We got the Aura Fists. But again, both players, they've recognized the situation. They slow it down pretty far. No punish there on the dash forward.
Okay, no whiff punish on that, an attempt at it. I like that it turned into a like reverse spacing trap out of DBGen as Callisto tried to whiff punish the roundhouse spin. It's not gonna work. Life lead, DBGen has the jawbreaker in the back. Nothing's really gonna come of it. Wanted for the whiff punish, we're not gonna get it.
Here we go.
V-trigger comes out. What's the mix-up gonna be? An awful lot of nothing.
Yeah, I think they were farther away than from the corner than they would have preferred, but oh, I think you're toast. Oh, nope. I don't think they had the meter.
No, they had just caught it at the
double
end.
Dash DP? Double dash DP.
Brought out the DS Mario Kart.
You know what? As Juri, acceptable, right? You got to take advantage of that speed.
And you speak to the player meta. I think we're in an interesting spot where so many people have pocket characters where, Cammy is, I think, a character that can fit nicely into a rotation of your own characters just because she brings a different type of intensity while still being a great whiff punish and hit confirm character. So she still plays 5 very effectively, but she can bring a very different pace to the game than a lot of the other characters, and adding to the mental stack with the jumps is a big deal. But Mailyn having a life lead so far. V-skill 2 keeps NuckleDu safe. Nice chase down on the V-skill back. Oh, you thought you could take your turn. The clock was in the way. You still thought.
That's cheap. That is so cheap. Why does that EX clap stay for so long? Why does it work that way?
You want to know some stuff? That was a regular clap. That wasn't an EX.
Oh my god, it gets worse. Yo, chat, what are your thoughts on that Street Fighter 6 roster? Let me know in the chat.
I'm waiting for Laura. She needs it.
She needs it, he says. Man.
No,
don't you play Alex? Don't you play Alex?
Yeah, I don't play Laura anymore, but I'll still be an apologist. Taking their turns. V shift into V break. NuckleDu wants to take their turn. The chase down. I love that Mailyn is throwing out these slower traps and treating it like a slower moving projectile and then doing a really good job of sort of playing the B choice. Oh my god. Armor through the dive kick, and we still get the follow-up off of the elbow. Activation comes out. V reversal comes out from NuckleDu to take their turn, but the dive kick hits too high because it's a regular dive kick. Mailyn takes their turn. Crouching jab connects. Okay, the V skill means they get around the V reversal. No anti-airs either one of those times. Please, third time's the charm. V shift back.
Is that enough?
That was almost an air-to-air trade. It's not going to work. Mailyn just checking with standing shorts. Dash in low short to close out the round. First game on the board for Mailyn.
Mailyn kind of making this matchup look like 7-3. Cammy is getting smoked out here. NuckleDu doing a great job to kind of maneuver around some of these awkward situations, though, right? Like, we saw that EXDP get beat up by the regular clap. We saw the EX elbow beating out the EX spiral, or the helix. And, all right, that one was NuckleDu getting away with some grime.
Oh, my God. wake up buttons out of Mailyn in that spot. NuckleDu, all they needed was one more touch for stun. Still in a great spot here. Here's the problem. Laura's never out until she's dead, but if you whip the command grab, that could be all she wrote. Never mind, it could be all she wrote. Who has to bust out with the reversal, does NuckleDu, in order to keep this safe, and the standing medium kick to keep the game slowed down.
I think you gotta slow it down even more, right? Like, you're playing against Laura players. They want to be in the speed. They want to be in the mix, right? They live off of Speed Force. Whereas, you know, right now, NuckleDu, yeah, he's playing Cammy, another high-octane character, but you need to get Mailyn off beat. Make sure that they're not being able to be in a solid position. The timing on these dive kicks, much better.
Yeah. Oh, but I think one of the big things is the way that Mailyn is using clap is giving NuckleDu a lot of trouble. And if you are not used to trying to low profile and shut down clap on your character, that's going to be really problematic. Pressing the issue, gets the frame kill.
You're over.
It's not over yet because you lose your turn. V-shift back though. Oh my god, NuckleDu really got away with it there. The Oki was over after command grab. Dive kick connects, V-shift back, but you went into the standing medium kick. It's looking like season 2.
A little bit of spaghetti at the end there, but NuckleDu coming out ahead, tying it up, one apiece. So Mailyn letting it slip a little bit there. Whether it was just the timing that NuckleDu was suddenly attacking with, maybe just some poor defensive choices, but it's tied up, Brad.
Yeah, I think it's partly the intensity. I think NuckleDu is doing a better job of, you know, representing the different threats in the air. And that's, you know, doing a big shot. But also, I think just being able to check behind the claps has been huge. Nice. You do not get to just towards Fierce against me.
No anti-air?
Okay, yeah, no crosscut.
Trying to jump out of the corner. No go. Has to hold those plus frames. Decides not to, though. Oh, that's a big damage starter.
Delay rise out of NuckleDu, but that only amounts to so much. Nice shimmy. Mailyn is on set point.
Oh, boy. And already it has begun. Big life lead. NuckleDu looking like his controller unplugged. That stun bar incredibly high for this stage of the game. What?
Nice air-to-air out of Mailyn. NuckleDu has to V-shift, V-break, but this is a tough spot to be in. You have only so much life to work with, and if you can't close the loop onto Laura, the second she gets V-trigger available to her, it's going to be real problematic. NuckleDu in the driver's seat now, doing a great job of that's the mental stack around the jumps that I was just talking about, getting away with these fierce jump-ins. That's the second one now, because we've been so worried about the dive kick.
Doesn't go for the V-break that time, just V-shift. Super close to the ground, EX, but we get the break that time. Again? We're not getting a V-trigger.
No, but I mean, the V-trigger is not going to matter all that much for NuckleDu. Wow, got away with murder. That was a shimmy, but the back throw connected. The extended hurt box of whatever Mailyn had done. NuckleDu, I think, has a very slight life lead here. Gets some real plus frames, but no, wanted to press the issue after, and Mailyn was so ready to take their turn. The second there was a spot, that jab came out. I think that was a jab after blocking a crouching jab. That was like Mortal Kombat turn taking.
Before we started chat, because somebody's like, man, I want to see Shine's Ibuki in the chat. And I was like, this man hasn't played this character in a month. And Brad's like, no, he plays it all the time. And even Bunch came in and it was like, nah, he's playing the Lucia. But
yeah, not today.
we got Ibuki.
Yeah, we do. Unfortunately, smoked out by the Crouch Fear starter here. X-Finesse in the driver's seat. We're going to see that flicker 1, 2, 3. There it is. You can see, I think the thing that really speaks to how Shine plays Ibuki is how much he uses that V skill. Loves the horizontal displacement, yet loves using it as a poke. Trying to get, oh my god, all his ordnance, all of it gone. There is no kunai. Shine left the weapons at home. We're going to have to reload. Backing way off to try to reload. X-Finesse needs to keep the intensity on so that Shine is not allowed to get the party started here.
Does build up that 1 bar, though. We've seen Shine go for that EX reload in the past. Not playing with it, though. Not really that concerned about not having kunai. And they got the trigger in the back pocket. That's a crazy whip punish. That's crazy. Who needs kunai when you got a shuriken?
Yeah, nice start there for Shine, making that one work for them. But now on the back foot here, X-Finesse, one touch for it, was expecting a reversal. It's not going to come out. It's left, right. No, wow, it just keeps that whole thing as a combo. Just going for the throw, but stealing their turn immediately is X-Finesse.
All right, gets the explosion with the EX
sound.
kunai. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sound, or I don't know what the chat means. I just listened back to the stream and we got sound. Did you lose sound?
No, game audio. The stream doesn't have game audio. Oh my god. No, we didn't get the combo off of it. And the flicker steps forward enough that it doesn't matter how far the V-skill takes you back. A round on the board for X-Finesse.
All right, we got one round apiece. X-Finesse looking to make some good moves.
Right, trying to take their turn, pressing the issue. Shine still smoked out, jabs into flicker, having so much success here for X-Finesse. V-skill, nothing comes of it. Shine trying to posture and earn a little bit of space, but they're just slowly getting walked back into the corner. X-Finesse doesn't really have to do much.
Jumps out of the corner,
nice.
able to hop back in. Tries to take some pressure there with the EX kunai, but the V reversal out. Activation.
All right, same follow-up situation. Oh, we go for buttons this time, right into a shimmy. Love that out of Shine. Innovate on it, showing layer 2. But the bust out comes out from X-Finesse. Now we send it out. The V trigger finds the throw. Are we going to be able to keep it in place? Yes, we are. How many more hits? That's the end of it.
Plus frames, plus frames, plus frames. Counter hit coming through, though.
All right. 15 seconds left on the clock. Shine wasn't the life lead, but that's going to be the problem. Wanted to back off. Clipped by the low forward. Confirm. X-Finesse takes the first game. Do we see a character switch out of Shine? I don't know that we need to.
I don't think we do.
I mean,
the reason being, for all the tournaments that we've really watched Shine play here at the Casa, I can probably count on one hand the amount of times they've character swapped mid-tournament. They're a big believer on, if I entered with this character, I'm gonna play this character.
yeah, I guess you're right on that point, but I feel like maybe it might be worth trying it every now and again. But I think in general, I don't know that there was anything character specific that was the problem in that one V reversal to keep X-Finesse from getting the plus frames. That was certainly part of it, as I think Shine was playing so V-trigger heavy that there was a lot of plus frames that they were just having to respect.
Oh, big damage. Oh, and you got crushed? Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yep. Gotta be able to cash that one out. X-Finesse closing out on set point. Shine plenty of EX bar here, but I feel like haven't really gotten the chance to use much. There's not a lot of EX kunai coming out. Just as
Huge
I say
jumper.
that, X-Finesse knew too.
Doesn't even really need to do anything. Just calmly stayed on his knees there at the end. Gets the hit. One more for stun. Oh.
Flipped by the low forward. X-Finesse really wanted to press the issue, and it's been the same sequence every time out of Shine. Finding the throw this time. No confirm off of the crouching strong there. The bust out from X-Finesse really wants you off of him.
Just following forward. Great timing there on the throw from Shine, though. Invalidates the rest of the V trigger, which can be pretty scary these days. Lots of people are getting tripped up by it.
All right, still on the back foot. You see Shine really needs to fish. We're seeing a lot of this low forward. Wants like a low forward counter hit confirm or something, but we're not really going to get it. You can see that X-Finesse is playing super passive, just kind of buffering flicker off of jabs. A nice whiff punish on a Shine.
Schmixed.
Gets the side swap into the corner. Are we going to have the damage? No, we don't have to follow up with the DP after. It doesn't connect after the kunai release. Shine really walking forward this far. You have to respect the bubblegum again.
And the projectile tries to float through.
Oh!
Oh, X-Finesse trying to scoop him with the toes.
X-Finesse got finessed.
I love the back and forth from Dante in the chat. The duality of man. Oh.
A lot of jumps from Shine now, really bringing a lot of verticality to this. I think maybe that's part of the answer of, you know, how they want to play with like crouching jab flicker confirms. If X-Finesse is buffering the piano inputs behind it enough, maybe the belief is that they'll overcommit on something.
Swap sides. Doesn't want to be in the corner up against this Ibuki. Likes the mid screen here. We do have trigger available though for Shine. Oh, doesn't actually activate there. Maybe saving it for the next bigger hit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too far away for the flicker to connect. They'll bust out again from X-Finesse.
So it's still set point too, by the way, chat. So X-Finesse just needs to close out this round. They'll be able to move into top 8 winners. But right now, Shine looking to make this comeback happen. EX bar spent. One more guess for round.
With the throw. You need to be worried about it. Oh, no. Why
Get off of me.
Oh, my God, Shine.
Hold this bubblegum for me. Don't let it get stuck to your shoe.
Oh,
Bust it out, but you got busted.
Shine.
Not like this.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, everybody's favorite future Street Fighter character, Luke, going up against Vega, Old Hat, Claw.
Yeah, so Joe, I think almost exclusively plays the Luke now. I think we only ever see the Akuma come out if he loses particularly bad with the Luke. But it doesn't happen super frequently. MetroM always on the Claw. No huge surprise here. Really sticking to a grounded game and representing the Sandblaster early on so far is Joe Umerogan.
Yeah, this is definitely the testing phase of this set, right? Yeah. Both of these characters are fairly good at that whiff punish game, you know, for different reasons. Claw just very long-fingered, whereas Luke, with those advancing normals, can close that gap very quickly. And we're seeing Metro, who is pretty much a pro at this spacing game and the whiff punish game, taking a massive life lead. Also, he's a timeout connoisseur. He has no problem wasting the next 40 seconds of our life.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say is I feel like Metro is just not hitting any buttons at this point. Joe Umerogan's finally gotten him back to the corner, but just like that, one bar, EX off the wall. Yeah, I hope those first 80 seconds were fun for you, because now you get to play it for 20 more. Can you get me all the way to the corner? No, you can't. Joe Umerogan at this point fully seems committed to just playing for bar. Yeah, just earning some EX bar. That's all you're going to get to carry forward into this next round.
Yeah. And, you know, it is a bit of a reset, right? Both players recognize the situation they're in. No need to... I mean, you could have just run at him and sent it into the next round. But like you said, Brad, there was actually a purpose to running out the clock there. Probably gained about, I would say, what, a full bar's worth of EX meter in that whole exchange just by throwing out those sandblasts. Like, that is a non-trivial amount.
Yeah, it's just... Joe getting that bar only matters if he's able to get in. Finally gets in on the target combo. Shimmy, no bite, but finds the throw. Has a slight life lead here, and this is already one thing that you need to go for yourself. I want to see a little bit of verticality introduced by Joe. Go for those jumps in those spots where Claw can struggle to anti-air. Force Metro to be a little bit more mindful of it. Try to commit to air-to-airs if you can. On the back foot, even with the trigger activation, okay. V-trigger sandblasts do connect. No confirm on the crouch jab there.
That time, though, we got it. Busts the claw off right into the critical art. And it's Luke, so this kills.
1 out of 3 ain't bad, Doc.
Hey, we take those. That's what, 33% repeating? That means it can never go down because it's always repeating.
I don't know why that broke me. Anyway,
like pie, it's just forever.
We are back to medium punch the game. MetroM, really, Joe is starting to get a sense for that rhythm, starting to counterpunch in these spots that are working out, and Metro is losing the space much faster than they did in game 1. Getting that V skill store there was Joe, and that's a big deal using this V skill as well, which is not what we commonly see out of Luke anymore, because it allows for more damage on these one-touch situations for Joe. So Metro playing as passively as they are is actually affording Joe the chance to load up more damage potential for himself in the few interactions that they do have.
We got mask off, which means damage is increased by 10%. Joe Umerogan taking full advantage of that bonus. Closes out game 1 after definitely some trials and tribulations.
Yeah, so much of that I think was just the strength of finding the reasonability to use that V skill, right? That first round, it was like pure passivity, pure like, all right, you know, I'll play this slow game. It didn't work. So Joe needs to do whatever he can to stack the deck in his favor. That's charging V skill. That's trying to set up more of these whiff punishes and spacing traps exactly like that. Didn't get the V skill store that time, but you know, you've already forced Metro to engage and be a little bit more of an aggressor. And now adding the verticality that I had asked for.
Here we go. Big damage off the DX command grab. Metro with this corner control, keeping that game pocket pretty much dead on their side, but all right, busting out with the EX Sandblast.
Yep, forcing Metro all the way back, having to cash out that V reversal. We are still in 2 out of 3 because this is still outside of top 8. MetroM doesn't get that 3 out of 5 power boost that we see out of him so much. One-touch situation, maybe, for Joe Umerogan. Rose comes out. Wow. Off the wall. Bold choice. Dash in. Joe, hoisted by his own petard, goes in and gets back thrown for his trouble.
All right, chat. Let's all Google petard at the same time so that nobody gets left out. Google has shown me Peter Dunham. So, great stuff, Google. Anyway, we got Joe Umerogan with some great EX behind him. But he's got to close this gap or widen it, I guess, technically, right? Like, we're seeing him take, you know, some pretty liberal usage of this Sandblast, and it's not amounting to much, but he's building up that bar. He's getting ready for that next time he can get the solid connection.
Yeah, this is the type of spot that was really good for Joe in that first game, right? Being as front-loaded as he is means that he's in a spot where, you know, these one-touch situations where you only get so little of a chance, you can really front load with more of that damage. Getting that V skill off of the V trigger, ensuring that he's always loaded to try to cash out as much damage as he can. Is MetroM going to cash out all the way? Yes, he is. Spends the full CA. I don't think this is going to kill, but you're going to mix up afterwards. So what's it going to be? Joe's definitely busting out with DP. No, he wasn't. Oh my god. Well, respecting him there wasn't the wrong decision, so that's fine.
Yeah, he does still have that 1-game lead. So even though this is checkmate, being 25 seconds on the clock, we are going to be heading into a game 3, but there was potential for comeback there, right? It's Luke. He's got a lot of damage in his back pocket, especially when it's got CA fully loaded. Even if he opts to you know, meter it out, whether through the EX Sandblasts, maybe an EXTP later on, like, he's still always able to pump it out. And, you know, against Vega specifically, you do get to a point where that mask comes off, you're doing 10% more damage, and at the life he was at, it was one touch no matter what. So whether he DP'd there or if he just lost the wake-up game, it was heading into a game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. MetroM already trying to be a little bit more of an aggressor, looking like a more bullish version of the playstyle we saw out of MetroM in game 1, round 1, where it was very stand strong heavy, very poke heavy. Joe Umerogan finding the target combo starter, little micro shimmy, nothing really comes of it. The low forward connects. That's been the sequence. It's like, you know, walk forward standing strong, nothing comes after it, and then the shimmy into the low forward. Nice rush counter starter here for MetroM as they're able to bait out the reversal. The Zuna drop is going to connect, and it is set point for MetroM.
And what a turn of events, honestly. I thought after game 1, you know, Joe had shown enough that he was going to be able to, you know, maybe close it out. Even if it wasn't a game 2 victory, you know, maybe come into this game 3 and pull it back. But we seem to have gotten caught by the age-old Metro trap of adaption, right? We take it the long game. Let your opponent, you know, have to play for 15 minutes in a first to 2. And all of a sudden, yeah, your brain gets sleepy. And all of a sudden, that's where Vega kind of shines.
Yep. Nice connect off that standing medium kick. Umerogan does have the, oh my god. I was gonna say had the corner position in the life lead. MetroM commits a fair bit there. I wonder whether maybe Metro should have tried to commit into CA. We've got 2 bars here. Joe cashes out the V skill, smoked out in the low starter. MetroM is going to be able to close that one out 2-1 and moves on to the winner side of top 8. Plays against the winner of Mailyn and Sigma Male. Yes, the updates from off stream, like we said, is making your name consistent. Yeah, see, even people in chat will call him Callisto. So yeah, this is it's wild how often I feel like we have seen this mirror.
You want to know what the difference is, though? Oh no. Yeah, the difference is the trigger. Because what do we typically see in this mirror?
No, it's the skill actually. Oh, yeah.
No,
you're used to seeing Gyu.
Gyu, because Gyu runs the V trigger to Juri. So
yeah.
Very different matchup in that regard when it comes to the mirror. And this is just your traditional mirror. JustaKid has been running that V skill too for a long time now, or at least the few times I've seen him here in the Casa event. So pretty standard.
Yep, slightly on the back foot there is JustaKid, but nice read on Callisto trying to send out the fireball, meeting with their own reversal, and now V-Trigger comes out, catches out Callisto in the shimmy. How far are we going to be able to press the issue? JustaKid doesn't want to give Callisto another chance to play because Callisto's going to be able to answer back with his own V-Trigger. There is that activation now. Back throw. That corner was mine. Now it is yours.
Get off.
A little bit too far away for the confirm on the standing medium kick. Bust out from JustaKid. Trigger is gone for JustaKid. Callisto has this corner position. Wow. That is.
Oh, you got mixed.
Oh my God.
You got mixed. Good luck. Good luck. Hold that. Next round. Also, shoutouts to Ray Nice. Whoever likes feet more will win. Currently, JustaKid is in the lead.
I don't think we needed to give that comment a soundbite, but okay.
Brad, I'm interacting with the Twitch chat. I'm giving them a reason to be here. It's okay.
Fair enough. JustaKid in the driver's seat, finding that regular throw. Jump in, wanted for some sort of trip guard there, standing strong. We're not going to get it. Going in behind the fireball. Nice cross cut out of Callisto.
Nice little sequence coming in here from JustaKid. Good damage. Back to the mid screen. Keeps the pressure going. Even beats out the EX coming through from Callisto. Callisto. Hold back.
Standing medium kick.
No,
there are many. This is my standing medium kick. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Is he playing on a Joy-Con? Was that controller drift just walking forward?
Controller drift? All right, well, game 1 on the board for JustaKid. We load in real quick. My standing medium kick is better, says JustaKid. Okay, is this the conversation?
What is the conversation about? What is better, standing medium kick or standing medium kick? Chat, can we get a panel of a mixture between TOs, content creators, and players to figure out the top 50 standing medium kicks? Gets the throw.
Forward. Yep, Callisto getting the party started. V-Trigger is activated, so, I mean, we could have a fair bit of damage here, but JustaKid answers
back
with the V-Trigger of their own. Getting that V-skill store of his own. Ooh, the standing medium kick beats out the pinwheel.
Trigger just about timing out. Okay. Just about timing out there for JustaKid. Getting a little bit of whirlwind for their side. And the up back normal coming through.
You know what I love about that? Is in that same situation earlier tonight, Callisto double dash forward in V-Trigger to catch someone up backing, but JustaKid is like, no, I know what you want to do, but I'm gonna fall with jump roundhouse and smoke you for thinking that you just get to take this. I am still playing footsies. JustaKid has Callisto locked down in the corner. Callisto tries to take his turn back with some buttons.
Fully loaded here on JustaKid's side. We got Trigger, Critical Art, up to the paltry musings here from Callisto. Just barely gonna be getting V-Trigger here, but just does not have any EX butter to work with. We got the activation from JustaKid.
Alright. Oh, nice check on the dash with the fireball. Callisto's in the driver's seat here, but, I mean, JustaKid has a little bit of trigger left and is going to get CA, but the standing medium kick is going to trade. It is still set point for JustaKid, but Callisto stays on the board.
Alrighty, off to a strong start here. I was gonna say, do you cash out here if you're Callisto? Like, as that combo was going, you heard the audio notification for the critical art becoming available, but just trading back.
Like, yeah, spending another bar to get a safe activation point. Oh wow, no anti-air. I feel like that's a spot where I really associate Callisto being able to make those anti-airs there. Go for the tricky stuff is JustaKid. Anti-jump low. We've got one bar in the back. We use the chance to get the free V-skill store. Nice throw tech. Wants the chase down. JustaKid completely resets back to neutral. We've still got the V-skill. Clipped by the low forward. We have the V-skill for the juggle. It was the differentiator. How many times in this set did JustaKid get the better of Callisto because he had the V-skill too? Callisto was not able to find any mileage out of that V-skill one. A very subtle difference, but it really came out for JustaKid a couple of times through that set, and now they earned that top 8 spot with the 2-0.
This is Poison versus Ken, which is something, believe it or not, we actually used to see a lot of here in the Casa days of 2020, early 2021. If you think back, because we had Diego V and the most winningest Casa player ever, whose name is escaping me at the moment. Flux Waves. There we go. Yeah. So this was
you forget?
I remembered his title. I just couldn't remember his name. Anyway, this is a very common matchup.
No, for sure. Trying to press the issue. Wants to go forward. Nice standing fierce starter there from Mailyn. Oh my god, forces out the crosscut. It actually does not connect. It is just late enough. How far is Mailyn going to press the issue? Do we cash out? Yes, we do. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Spend that cash.
Yeah, I mean, we said it earlier when Sigma Male used it for the chip out in the very first round of the very first game. It makes sense that, you know, we would at least be consistent and say it again here when it happens to them. So, Mailyn playing this distance game still gets beat out. Taken to the corner, P1 crushed. Hello?
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate.
It almost looked intentional, though.
There's no way it was intentional. I think Sigma Male was just completely willing to let it rock. Mailyn has one more Molotov in the back. Oh my god, Sigma Male is so good at checking that forward movement, but it's going to be difficult in this matchup because Mailyn has the range advantage. Trying to bring out that crouching fierce. Ooh, a little bit late on the check on the command dash.
Oh, went for the Tatsu. Didn't get punished for it, but is going to get punished for not blocking. 2-0 is the round score. So Mailyn off to an early lead. I did see chat say that this is an unfun matchup, and totally believe it. 100%. This looks miserable.
Yeah, I have every expectation, though. Sigma Male really strikes me as a, you know, head down, move forward kind of player. Yeah. Oh my god. We barely had time to load the menu before that ended up working out for them. Crouching, strong anti-air, finding the left-right, early life lead here from Mailyn. Who's just, it seems like Mailyn has already identified that, like, all right, cool. I just need to use the right tools to slow down this forward movement and give you less opportunities to whiff punish, because I can just whiff punish you. Sigma Male is a little bit wish punish, as some like to say.
Oh, do they now?
Yeah.
I don't know
Nice
why.
check. We're going to get a whole bunch of damage on the back there. Mailyn is on set point to move on to winner's side top 8. Right, Sigma Male in the driver's seat this time. Wow, that was back strong, no confirm, but the follow-up after connects anyway. That's okay. Sigma Male can have this round, not sure. Are they going to be able to cash out? Yeah, they have to spend the full bar to do it. Right, this is still set point from Mailyn, who has just now gotten the CA. Oh Nice confirms off these low forwards out of Sigma Male. Oh, nice crouching strong starter. Sigma Male coming awake a little bit. What's Mailyn gonna do? Nice tech on the throw.
Stun, 1 bar in the tank. That should be enough. Yeah. Is Sigma Male learning?
I think it seems to me like they got that sense of like, oh, okay, I'm trying to go for this spacing trap sort of game, and Mailyn is really waiting out and smoking me for, you know, hitting these other buttons. So instead, Sigma Male is walking in and trusting the confirms off of like low forwards.
I like that that dash forward crouch jab to try and beat out the startup of the whip.
Okay, wow, that's a really common spot there where Kens will go for the neutral jump fierce, but crouching strong anti-air from Poison is so good. Still smokes out there, finding the back throw after the run. Sigma Male.
Oh, up and over?
V-shift goes for the V-break. The Grey Life is going to be good.
Not
okay.
enough.
Just goes for the throw. Oh, wanted the check with the standing short.
Oh, that
big
was...
combo here out of Mailyn. We get the Molotov in the back, putting Sigma Male back into the corner. Gets the throw. What's it going to be? One more Molotov left. So Mailyn can definitely close out this round with the right confirm.
And just runs up and kicks him in the stomach. React to this! Right.
Sigma Male on set point coming back. I gotta say, I'm not trying to disrespect Sigma Male, but I'm like, the wild, there's like a wild factor I'm perceiving to their play that I'm a little bit surprised how it's been working out so far for them. They just keep finding these spots where they get to bust out and swing the game back into their favor, and it seems like people are struggling to meet that intensity. Having this life lead now, about 65 seconds left on the clock. Mailyn's got plenty of bar in the back to try to bring this back into their favor, but you can see that they don't want to spend, you know, EX heart rate for plus frames or anything. Sigma Male just goes in behind the fireball, finds the regular throw.
Does it again. Only needs one more. Tries to follow up the fireball with the run!
Oh my god. Sigma Male.
He's learned.
Moving up into the winner's side of top 8 to play against MetroM. And I gotta, you know what? That's gonna be any of these counter pokes that Itachi's Legacy is throwing out. Wow, the patience to wait for the kite, but still comes down with a button. Does Itachi's Legacy? Are we gonna stay same side? Yes, we are. We're gonna go for the throw on the reset. A second throw? That was gonna be 3.
Yes. You always go for 3.